So this listener says, "Hey, just to let you know, my wedding went well and the weather was amazing. We're going on the honeymoon to Cancun, Mexico in November, providing I get paid for my last freelance job." So we had a listener email in, and he was having like a wedding abroad.
Okay.
And he wanted to know
the destination wedding.
He wanted to know whether
every guest ever.
Yeah, his was like, should I pay for other people? And we were like, fuck them. Like, it's only about you two, fucking.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to weed the cattle from the sheep, right? The goats from the sheep with that one. The believers are going to come. Everyone else, you don't need them.
Exactly, and it went well, so he did the right thing.
Good for him. There in the Caribbean.
So he says,
as an Cancun.
As an overweight man getting on a plane, I always worry about people talking about me. I know you've both flown in the past, and Jamie has mentioned it before about giving people space. Do you think I'm overthinking it because I feel like it's coming and getting in the way of me going places? What do you think?
Yeah, you're definitely overthinking it. Just sit in the aisle seat. That's what I do. I'm a big guy. I just overspin into the aisle. No, and I'm not hurting anyone. Do you know what I mean? Not annoying anyone.
That is a necessity. Speaking as a man who has become fat over the years. Yeah, flying is a fucking nightmare. I hate it.
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
I remember we went to Las Vegas for Brian's bachelor party. And I spent 6 hours jammed between another fat woman. And not that I am a fat woman, I'm a fat man. I identify as a fat man. And an old lady. So it was me in the center, and it was the worst experience of my life. Like I refuse to fly again until I've lost at least 40 pounds.
I think it's the only person that bothers me on a plane is a smelly person.
Smelly is bad.
Yeah,
Smelly is very bad.
I can handle overweight people because they just want to sit. They're uncomfortable as everyone
We're
else.
We're all horribly embarrassed.
Yeah. You're stuck in a little tube with all these people you don't know. But
like sardines, yeah.
But if you put one smelly person in there, I swear to fuck,
Well, a smelly person has no reason to live. They should be killed.
Yeah, I agree. I agree totally.
Especially, there should
if
be like
you
a
can't
hat.
Control your smelliness. You lost control of everything.
There should be like a torpedo tube on a plane. They'd be like, oh, no, everyone's voted you in there. Get in there and just fire you out into the fucking...
Release them down the toilet, innit?
Yeah,
there's like a fucking slot. It just lifts up. The worst experience I've had, believe it or not, I've talked about this on the podcast before on a flight, is I had two midgets next to me, or two dwarfs.
That actually sounds pleasant.
Yeah, small people.
And
maybe.
I thought, this is amazing. I'm going to have loads of room, all this stuff. Mm-hmm. They brought steps in. They had little steps to get down off the fucking seat. They were putting... He
brought their own steps?
He brought his own step, yeah. It was insane. He was some Spanish guy, and he kept pulling out his laptop, putting it on the thing. Then he was like leaning against me as though I was like a fucking cushion for him. And I was like, the guy's about 4 foot. This should be lovely for me, but nah, he was a right dickhead. So I don't think size matters unless you're massively obese.
Yeah, but they make you pay for 2 seats over a certain size, don't they?
Yeah, they did to Kevin Smith. You remember that story when it happened?
I remember that.
Vaguely, yeah.
He went on a plane and the airline forced him to pay for 2 seats, like publicly, and he made a big stink about it. And
that'd be horrifying, wouldn't it?
Him to start to lose weight. He's all skinny now.
I know, he looks really strange, especially when he does Silent Bob. He looks really...
Yeah, Silent Bob is weird now.
Yeah.
He's got turkey neck.
And he doesn't even bother getting a smaller jacket. He just wears the same size jacket.
Same
like
jacket,
someone that hasn't accepted it, yeah. It's like, was that? Now he's got a hiding place for Jay when he's in trouble. Just get the fucking jacket. It's like a Bob with a hump. But, when I come back the last time from Canada, I was like...
How long is that flight? Just curious.
It's okay. I'm old now. My knees really hurt. 8 hours.
8 hours.
Which is nothing for an American. And
that's how long it takes for me to drive to work.
Exactly, yeah.
No.
So yeah, I was like looking at my ticket, and I was like, oh, I'm one of the first people on. This is weird. So I went on because I don't pay any extra money for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I got on. I was walking down the plane, and I saw my aisle, and I was like, there's someone sitting there already. And I got there, and it was the frailest Indian woman you've ever seen in the aisle. And I'm like, oh, I think I'm the window. Yeah, basically, yeah, a bit like her as well. I was like, oh, that's my window seat. And I swear to God, it took about 10 minutes to get up. And I was like, I cannot pee now for 8 hours. So I refused all water. I didn't go to sleep because I was like, if I sleep and wake up, my body's going to want to go for a pee. It was the worst flight ever because I'm too English for my good as well. So I didn't want to disturb her during the flight. So I just sucked it up the whole fucking way. And then when we landed, she was the last one to get off. So I just had to sit there and wait for it. Oh, man, yeah.
Every flight I'm on, I gradually get drunk. So it doesn't matter.
Smart move.
Yeah, I'm up and down, up and down, up and down all the time.
Nah, fuck, I hate it. I always think to myself, like, I should just book the seat next to the toilet. Because sometimes I think to myself, I'm going to go and I'm going to, like, bad
You don't
stomach
like smelly people. How are you going to sit next to the toilet?
Because I have a dodgy stomach, and I think to myself, if I have to go in there and make a smell, at least I'm smelling it. You know what I mean?
Like your own brand, do you?
Yeah. Everyone likes their own brand, you know what I mean? That's what it is. But yeah, no, you're definitely overthinking it. Loads of people of all different sizes go on the plane. I said that unless you get on there and you make a scene or you're really agitating other people, no one even will notice.
The person next to you will notice, I promise you that.
Well, there's that, yeah. But who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? It's not like you got to bump into someone on your holiday, yeah. Be selfish when you get on a plane.
It's the only way forward.
It is, yeah. Or you end up sat next to like Gandhi's wife, like I did, and you, holding a pee in for 8 hours.